Well, guys, this is it. Our ultimate soda chat before we go on hiatus for a while. And these are from Soda Pop Brothers. I will leave a link for you guys. Give them some love, give them some shout outs and everything. So I first saw Soda Pop Brothers on my Facebook page and it just popped up. And the one that really stuck out the most was this one Fanta that's the sour plum from China. So I looked them up and I saw they had some interesting flavors, and so why not end this soda chat for a while with a bang, you know, with these different sodas from different countries, not just one single country. I do want to say, Soda Pop Bros, thank you. They in their box they sent me a Pin Pop Lollipop. I've never heard of these. And a Haichu Fantasy. I've only seen these on Doka Ryan on his YouTube channel where he infused it with, I think, gin. But guys, thank you for that. And there's also, they left me a little note here. It's very crumpled up. Mr. D, thank you for your order picked by Christine. Christine, thank you. So yeah, guys, check out Soda Bros. I know I'm calling them Soda Bros, they're Soda Pop Bros, so give them some love. So let's see what we got here. We have a Fanta Fruit Twist from the UK. We have the sour plum from China. We've got Barqs Spice Cherry from Canada. We have an American rarity, because I have never seen IBC Cherry Limeade before. You might, if they're in your state and you're like, well, they're not that rare. They're rare where I am. In fact, I have not had a good IBC in a long time. As a kid, I remember drinking IBC. So yeah, that's very rare. And I love Cherry Limeade. Don't let me down like Sunkist did. And here's the real kicker, guys. We have Pepsi Black Cherry Chocolate Gummy Flavor Soda. Yeah, I mean, I did save this for last because, you know, I did call that other video oddballs. That's just because of the flavor, and I was surprised by how good two of those were. The rest, not so much. With that said, let's get started. And the one I want to start with first is the can. Why not? Fanta, you know, I'm not really much of a fan of Fanta. The can itself is really small. I can't tell if it's actually smaller than regular cans that here we have in the States. Best served chilled, no shit. Sparkling mixed fruit drink with sugar and sweeteners. And that's about it. Snack and play, made in Great Britain. I love that. But yeah, Fruit Twist. I've never heard of Fruit Twist Fanta before. I think the only Fantas I've ever seen in the States is the orange, the strawberry, and I think the, I don't want to say grape, maybe cherry? Not, like I said, I'm not a fan of Fanta. And they got one of those weird tabs. I can't get it off because, you know. There we go. Not a bad amount of fizz to it. It did not. So, is that good or bad? It's got a peachy color to it. I mean, it smells like fruit punch. It has a very peachy smell to it, but if you're gonna have fruit punch, you're gonna have to add peach to that. Underwhelming. Very underwhelming. When it first hits your tongue, it's almost like the carbonation starts to explode. I'm getting banana and I'm getting peach. That's about it. The citrus are very dulled, and the aftertaste is just peach. It's just running down as peach. I mean, it's okay. I guess you could call it refreshing. It's just really underwhelming. For something like that, for Fanta, especially in the UK, You would think that it would really sock it to you. But you got to think that other countries don't really... I think that what's missing here is it's not that sweet. It's more fruity than sweet. Because they use real sugar instead of the artificial crap that we use. Made with real fruit juice. That's the first time. But it doesn't really tell you how much fruit juice is in this. If it does, I don't see it. Oh, actually they do. They actually give you percentages here. So from concentrate 4.4%, orange 3.4%, fruit juices from passion fruit, vegetable and plant concentrates, citric acid, sweeteners. That's about it. Underwhelming. It's okay. You guys in the UK, you probably love this stuff. I just wanted to try it for the first time. But yeah, not bad. Let's move on. Alright, now I really want to try the Sour Plum Fanta next. So we're getting the Fantas out of the way. The bottle, I don't know why I like this bottle. It's got the little divots in the middle part of the neck. And it's just one of those funky bottles. I actually love that. And holding up to the light almost looks kind of like a light root beer. I wouldn't think that plum would be that color. I love this. It's Juicy Bubbles. I have no idea what that says on the top, but it says Juicy Bubbles. It's got the plum on it. It's got a screw cap. Very interesting. Fanta Plum Soup flavored soda. Wait a minute. So this is... I'm not bullshitting you. It says sour plum flavor. On the other side, it says Fanta Plum Soup flavored soda. So I don't know if that's a translation error or... I don't know. That's really strange. The Coca-Cola Company. Interesting. I'm not going to get past that. That Fanta Plum Soup flavor. Fanta Plum Soup. So either it's sour plum or it's plum soup. Oh, God. That is on there. And that is not the color of plum. I think plum would be more of a red or a purple. Oh, God. It doesn't smell bad. Maybe it's because I don't eat plums, but I don't know what to make of that. It almost smells like soured Coke. Alright, I don't know what I just drank. That first sip was very sour, but my mouth got used to it very quickly. I don't know what to make of this. It's strange, but I like it strange. I can't get a grasp on this, but I like it. It's almost like a sour apple juice, but it smells like sour Coke. Not like Coke that's been like rancid or anything like that. Like it's just sour flavored Coke. That's what it smells like, but it tastes like sour apple. Not like sour green apple. And the thing is though, it doesn't last very long. I can't get a grip on it. It is strangely refreshing. Not like insanely refreshing, but it's just that, you know, I mean, I could drink this on a hot day. And it's not that sweet. That's probably what's confusing to me, is I can't get a grip on it because it's just too fruity. If plums, I don't know, sour plum, I'm not getting plum. And of course I don't eat a lot of plum. My brain's telling me that it's apple. Kind of like a sour Fuji. Which, you know, Fujis are kind of sweet and tart and everything. It's very lightly tart. But with that sourness to it, it just kind of makes this amalgam of a drink. One thing, it does not look appealing at all. That color is just really off-putting. But the flavor, I don't know. I like it. I would definitely get this one again. But is this sour plum or is this plum soup? I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. That one's going to be tough because I want more of it, but I want to know it. That's the thing. This is a blind date that you can get all the information from this individual, but you still don't know who the hell they are. And Fanta Sour Plum or Plum Soup is a mystery. Let's move on. All right, so I am eager to try the one from Canada. Barqs Spiced Cherry. Now, you know I love me a good cherry soda, probably more than grape. Barqs, though. Crafted soda. I mean, Barqs, here in the States, we have root beer Barqs. I think there's a ginger ale version of this, but I did not know that Barqs had, branched out with other flavors. I mean, just root beer. And their root beer is subpar. I mean, it's not the greatest. It's one of those budget sodas, I don't care for it as much. I've had better. But, it's just a regular looking bottle. It's got a nice, pretty red to it. Almost like an orange. But that's it. That's all I'm getting from this. This was manufactured by the Coca-Cola Canada Bottling Limited with French on it. Toronto, Ontario. So yeah. That's an interesting thing. I didn't know Barqs and Coke were the same, but I guess Mug is Pepsi. That's another terrible. Mug used to be good back in the 90s. That's a pretty color. I have high hopes. Definitely not. It smells like cherry juice. I guess the spice, that's very interesting that it's called spice instead of sour. But it's tart as hell. It's good. Not refreshing good. It's too fizzy for the mouth. Like when it hits your tongue, it fizzes. It almost has that bubbly sense that dulls the flavor. I mean, you're getting tart, you're getting cherry, you're getting the bite of cherry, and especially tart. And that's pretty much all it is just tart cherry juice with some carbonation to it. I'm trying to get the spice. Like, what do you mean by spice? Cherries are already tart, so what are you adding to this? It's like when some people say spice, like, are you adding cinnamon? Are you adding clove? I'm just not getting that. I'm getting a good cherry soda. It's a little just too tart for me. And it's not that, I would not be able to drink this on a hot day. This would make a good mixer. And what I mean by that, get maybe some gin and just like regular gin, and get some of those, I don't know, like those strawberry bonbons, and let it infuse, and then mix it with this. I think it would have a good cocktail. What I like is that these sodas are not, they do linger. This one lingered. This one I kind of want it to linger a bit longer. It's just the tartness that remains. But I still like it. Go figure, Barqs. Let's move on. All right, so we need a wow factor on this one. The rest of these have been okay, but they're not wowing me. They're not, kicking me off my feet and everything. I have high hopes for you, IBC. IBC, guys. We have not touched on any of them. And I didn't, because the reason is I kind of forgot about IBC. Just like I kind of forgot that Stewart's was out there. Cracker Barrel used to sell Stewart's. They don't anymore for some reason. Maybe some do, but the ones that I've been to, they've pretty much gotten rid of the Stewart's. They don't even serve Stewart's, when you sit and eat. Maybe because they're just getting too expensive. But yeah, IBC. Pretty much known for their really good root beers, and they've got other good flavors as well. But I'm glad we're starting this one off with cherry limeade because I have never seen or had this flavor before. So made with real cane sugar, IBC Cherry Limeade since 1919, cherry limeade soda. And that's it. I kind of wish IBC would put some information on their bottle, but they're just pretty much like, this is a soda, this is what's in it, you know, drink up. I do love the green cap, and I love the green caps when something's like cherry limeade. You have like a very cherry kind of color to that, and you've got a green cap. So, I've been waiting for this one. Can't beat that color. That is a color, perfect color for cherry limeade. Yeah, that smells good. It's got that, not that punch in the face cherry, it's more of that floral, it's got that floral cherry that has that sour note to it, that's almost like a spiral on it. And that is good. Oh boy, that is good. And it's got the perfect amount of sweetness to it. And everything works in harmony. The cherryness, the lime is there, but just like the aroma, it's just small. Just imagine one straight line. That's your thick. The thick line is your cherry, and then there's a little spiral, and that's the lime in it. That's how I picture it. That is so good. And it doesn't linger. It makes you really want more of it. It's God, it balances so well. And it's not too carbonated. It does not explode on the mouth with fizziness. It's just a flavor bomb. But it's more like a flavor flare, if you will. Oh, that is good. I'm glad I found this one. This makes me happy. This right here is the definition of what a cherry limeade is. Quick story. There used to be a restaurant in the town that's close to me, High Springs, and there was this restaurant called Floyd's, and they would make real lime rickeys. Now, they're lime rickeys, but they're also cherry limeade. But of course, the difference with lime rickey is that you start with Sprite or any type of lemon lime soda, and you add cherry flavor, like cherry syrup to it. That's a lime rickey. Whereas opposite with cherry limeade, you're kind of starting with a cherry soda and you're adding lime flavor to it. So they're basically in the same family. They're just kind of weird cousins. Or they're two brothers that had two different careers. IBC, my God. This makes me want to do a video of IBC. And maybe during Easter, because I liked Crush of the Living Dead, we could do something like that. Or with Stewart's. I kind of want to do Stewart's for the next Easter special. I don't know. This is that good. If any of you in the states that are watching this and you are able to, if this is in your state, let me know. IBC Cherry Limeade. It's that good. Well, let's move on to the last one. And finally, guys, Pepsi Black Cherry Chocolate Gummy Flavored Soda. Yep, this is the one that, at first I was not going to order anything from Soda Pop Bros. I had seen these guys, and I was like, they're maybe for a future video down the road. I saw this thing and I had to have it. For one thing, there's still that old logo I still love. I hate the Pepsi logo they have now. I think it's absolute trash. It just looks bad. It pisses you off, pisses me off. I can't explain it. But that's about it. It's got some Japanese stuff on it. I cannot read that. Pepsi Cola, Recycle Me. But so on the other side, you kind of see it better, but they've got like all these different gummies on the back. It looks like there's a gummy penguin or a piplup. There's a cherries or balls. They've got the Coca-Cola. I guess they're like the chocolate Coca-Cola gummies. But all they're showing are gummies. It's black cherry. I guess that's the cherry. But then it's chocolate. we've not had chocolate flavored soda on this show. We've had black cherry. Gummy, I mean, other than the soda that we said kind of had a gumminess, like a gummy flavor, but it was not intentional. And I love the old style bottle caps for Pepsi. It's retro, and I love it. Oh, come on. Let's make this one great. It's not very fizzy. But of course, though, gotta think that this is Japan. They don't try to put a lot of sugar and, you know, artificial stuff in their sodas. Well, all I'm getting is Pepsi. It's a very strong Pepsi. Maybe I'm not getting chocolate notes at all. And if there's black cherry in it, it's very subtle. Huh. Well, all right. All right, I gotta do one more taste test. Okay. This just tastes like Pepsi, but Pepsi in the sense that it's not American Pepsi. It's not sweet. It's not Pepsi from the Philippines, which had a very strange sweet balance to it. This is just very light, not floral. I'm not getting black cherry. I'm not getting chocolate. What I do get is a gummy flavor at the end. It's not a bad Pepsi product, but what they are advertising is in here is kind of a letdown. It's Pepsi with maybe 33% of a gumminess flavor. That's it. Black cherry I'm not getting. I mean, I've had black cherry before. You know, it's hard to screw up black cherry flavoring. Chocolate, I don't even understand where that would even come into this. It's not there. But the gummy flavoring is there. It's just all you're tasting is Pepsi. And it's not a bad Pepsi. I don't know, it makes me really miss the Pepsi from the Philippines. This is just too light. This is, okay, as you all know, Pepsi Man is still a big thing in Japan. I don't think it's as prevalent as it once was. I know maybe they're trying to get like more of a resurgence of Pepsi Man. I did show you my Pepsi Man. He's over there on the wall. This doesn't seem like what they're advertising. Pepsi Man is, you know, the guy that's running up, you know, he's athletic, you know, it makes you feel like you're tasting something that's going to be strong. This isn't. But it's not bad. It's just that I'm disappointed. This is not what I had expected. This is just not. It just smells like Pepsi, but there's something there. It's not chocolate. It's not black cherry. It's not heavy on the tongue that makes you think that it's kind of gummy. And pretty much it's just Pepsi. The more I drink it, the more that gummy hint just kind of just goes out the window. It's just not there. Like I said, hardly disappointing. I think the only redeeming quality is that I love the artwork on it. But we don't go with just artwork alone. So yeah, that's it. Soda Pop Bros, thank you very much. I do look forward to, you know, working with you guys again in the future. Thank you very much for the candy. I look forward to that as well. Guys, look up Soda Pop Bros. They've got snacks. They've got sodas, you know, from all around the world. Give them a try. Give them some love. And if I'm going to pick just one, just before we go into the ratings and everything, if I'm just going to pick one that I absolutely love the most. Yes, I love the IBC. I love the Cherry Limeade. However, the Sour Plum Fanta is the oddest one, is the oddest soda I've ever had. To the point that it's just, whatever the hell it is, it just, I don't know. Yeah, I want more of it. That's the thing. But it's not addicting. It's more like it's the mystery that I want to solve. And as for the Fanta fruit twist, it's okay. The Barqs cherry, spice cherry is interesting. I mean, would I get it again? Maybe. For a mixer, definitely. Black cherry chocolate, gummy. Yeah. Not bad. Well, guys, that's it for right now. I will be off, I mean, probably for the next... Right now for the next month. Nothing planned in the works except for the recordings of Spiral. I've got several historical things that I'm working on and researching. And we've got the next Doctor Who's Corner installment, Fear of the Darkness. But as for Soda Chat, that is it for right now. I've cleared out my refrigerator. I'm happy. When I started this year, we were up to 101 sodas. Just in 2024 alone, we have gotten through 60 of these things. That is incredible, where it took almost 4 years to get to 100. In just like 6 or 7 months, we've got 65 pretty much under our belt. That's incredible. But I'm done for right now. This will not be the end of Soda Chat by any stretch of the imagination. We'll be back probably with the Halloween special, because I kind of miss Michael Myers. But that's it, guys. Let's get to the ratings. I will see you next time. Alright, starting things off, guys, we have the Fanta Fruit Twist from the UK. The can is a can, nothing really special. To the aroma, I mean, it's very peachy. I mean, it's just kind of like a fruit cocktail. I mean, that makes sense of what the label says, but it's nothing special. As for the flavor, I mean, it's just underwhelming for something that's supposed to be a Fanta. I expected better, a more flavor bomb than just kind of a flavor, I don't know, wisp. 3, overall 3. Fanta Sour Plum, or Fanta Plum Soup Soda from China. Okay, so the bottle I absolutely love, 5. The aroma and the flavor are just so interestingly strange. It is bizarre. It's a mystery. I like it. I'm still not understanding what it is or what it's supposed to be, but I'm not going to, hate on it. I can't, because I would drink this again. Overall, 5. Barqs Spiced Cherry. Okay. The bottle, it's just a meh bottle for me, 3. The flavor and the aroma are tied because it is a cherry soda. It's not in a sour position being good. But what are you spiced with? It is odd. Not refreshing. Would make a good mixer, though. 5 and 5 overall, 4. IBC Cherry Limeade. Okay, the bottle, I'm sorry, guys. I give you credit for the green cap. I love that, because some small details like that make me happy. 4. The aroma, 9. Because that just kind of picks you up, and you know that it's going to be a grand soda. Is it perfect? No. I mean, if it was just slightly more intense, I think that it would have gotten a 10. But 9. But the flavor, that is a perfect cherry limeade. I don't think there will be any other cherry limeade that is going to top that unless the bottle looks cool and the aroma is going to just, be electric. 10, overall 7. So that comes down to the Pepsi Black Cherry Chocolate Gummy Flavored Soda from Japan. I mean, I like the artwork. It's just a bunch of gummies, and I think that looks cute. 6. But it really just falls apart. It's just a Pepsi. It's a very weak Pepsi that you're drinking. I'm not getting any of these flavors that should just really make you like lose your head. Like, what is it? Is it chocolate? Is it gummy? Is it black cherry? Like, what the hell are you? But instead, you're just getting a bland Pepsi. And I don't know, Japan, I think you could do better. I honestly think that if you guys reworked this, it would be better. But of course, though, I don't know. Maybe in Japan they love this thing, and you know, maybe as Americans we're so dulled to the fact that we kind of stuff all of our sodas with chemicals that we're not able to maybe experience something decent like this. But 2 and 2, overall 3.